Hey guys, what's going on? It's Low Flow Nose back at you with another tech take, and this is a place where I come across some cool tech, test it out, so you can ultimately decide if this is for you or not. Guys, more than that, if you can come away learning something more about the tech that's out there, well then that's even better. All right, so today we're taking a look at the LDLrui wireless HDMI transmitter and receiver. Really simple, but really powerful. If you have an HDMI source, let's just say like a video game system, a camera or a laptop, and you want to send video from there to a device like your maybe a monitor, maybe a projector or even a TV, but here's the thing, wirelessly, well then a wireless transmitter is the thing that you want to do. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, I probably need some big powerful equipment to do that. No, these are really small kind of USB size-esque devices that sends the signal wirelessly. Now this can take a 4K image, but it'll send it wirelessly as a 1080p image, still looking great. Plus you get 100 feet of that wireless distance as well with very minimal latency. Let's get straight to the unboxing of this. Of course, the first thing you'll see is your user manual, so make sure you check that out. But the setup for this is so simple, plug and play, you may not even need to see this. It comes with an HDMI extender. You're gonna use this when your HDMI port is kind of in a weird angle and these HDMI transmitter or receiver, they don't kind of fit well. This is a lot smaller, so it'll fit in and then you just give it some space and plug it into there. Again, I'll show you what that looks like very shortly. You have several different accessories as well. You have an HDMI mini to HDMI. Then you also have an HDMI micro to HDMI. Normally you would connect this to maybe monitors that support a different HDMI port or even a camera, which I will also show you. Put it right there. Later, very shortly. Let's keep on going what we see in the box. And you also have you have two USB-A to USB-C cables for providing power to your devices. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, these are pretty small. You have a sync button right here in the middle, but just bring it out. You see your HDMI port right there. So we're going to transmit first. We're going to try this out on my laptop. So I'll put the transmitter right here and the receiver will go right here with my portable monitor. Okay, so let me show you how to set this up. Really simple. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our receiver and connect it to our monitor. So I'm gonna open this up, take the tap off. I'm gonna get my HDMI cord right here for my monitor. I'm going to plug it in right here. I'm gonna plug it in right here. There we go. Now I still need to provide power to it. So since I'm using this monitor, normally if you have a TV, you usually have a USB port on your TV as well. So you can plug that into to provide power. But since I'm using a monitor for this display, we're gonna go ahead and plug this to an external power bank. So I'll go ahead and plug the USB-C right there and then plug it to an external power bank that I have right here. And that will provide power to my monitor. And then we'll see the splash screen for our receiver. Now all we have to do is connect our transmitter to my laptop. So go ahead, take this out. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to show you right here. You can see here's the power cable for my laptop and the HDMI port is right here. Now when I try to plug it in, it's getting in the way because of the power adapter. Yeah, I could take the power adapter out, but I don't want to. So what I'm going to do is use the extender because it's a lot more thinner on this end. So plug it in there. Sit there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take the transmitter and plug it in to there. Right there. Then I'll take my own USB-C cord that's actually going from my computer to power the device. And there we go. Let me just put this to the side. Now, after a couple seconds, this screen will pop up right here. Now it's up to you how you want to use devices. You can either have this mirror your laptop or be an extender. Right now it's an extender, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch this to a mirror display so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, we'll try it and I'll show you what it actually looks like. And I gotta tell you, as far as the picture quality coming from the 1080p from the transmitter, it looks really good. It's really giving you a very nice, clear, I'd have to say, faithful image. It really depends on the monitor that it really depends on the source that you're sending this from and also the monitor or TV that you're sending this to, you know, how it's gonna hold up and maintain the audio video quality. Now, here's the thing, let's talk about latency. Since I am gaming, there is you can notice the latency. So I wasn't sure if I'd use this for really fast, hardcore Twitch gaming, maybe casual gaming, you could probably use this, but when it comes to like really fast gaming, you really got to rely on, you know, like your reaction skills. Probably not. I'd probably go direct, of course, but for something like this, you're probably just using it to actually send a video to it. You know, you want to watch something from a really long distance. I'm talking about outdoors, camping, and you want to minimize the wires. This is a great option. All right, let me show you another way you can actually use this. We're going to connect this to my camera and use this as a wireless monitor for my camera. So let's disconnect it from the computer. And as I showed earlier, we're going to take this adapter right here, plug it into here, and then plug it into my camera. Now, to be honest, this is where it might be a little cumbersome because you're having this device sticking out. And then of course, we still have to provide power to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the USB power here and plug it in. And then turn on the camera. And we'll give it some time for it to pick up. And as you can see, we have an instant image just going on right here. I'm pretty sure you can notice there's a bit of a latency between my hands and the actual picture, but it's okay if we're just using this as a monitor to frame our shot, give us a bigger screen and connect it wirelessly. I mean, that's really all you need to do. And it does it so easily as well. I wish there was, well, I'm pretty sure there's workarounds. Of course, I'd probably use this dongle so it's not kind of sticking out awkwardly from the camera, but again, you have options to actually make it a little more easier and convenient on the way it's being used. Actually, hold on a second. Let me go ahead and take this again so it's not sticking out. I'm going to remove it. Plug this into the extension. Plug this in here. And now I feel a little better about this because it's not really getting in the way. Again, there's a workaround, those options, but the main point is that you're sending video wirelessly from your source to your monitor. Now, keep in mind, you may be thinking to yourself, well, it's doing a lot. It's sending a video from one device to the next, but how much heat does it draw? Is it going to affect the performance over the while? Because let's be honest, heat does affect performance. Well, I'm glad to say because of the ventilation holes on the transmitter and receiver, it's airing out, being cooled enough so it doesn't affect the performance of these transmitter and receiver. So awesome with that. Okay, let me give you my final thoughts when it comes to this wireless transmitter and receiver kit. First of all, if you have a 4K source, it's going to go ahead and make it a 1080p image, and it's still a good looking 1080p image as well. It's also setting audio as well, so you don't have to worry about losing your audio. It comes with a lot of accessories that are just plain useful. Now, while the latency is low, probably not low enough for games that require really fast reaction time. So just keep that in mind. And of course, well, while I love that it does stay cool, sometimes in some parts it can stick out a bit much. But for something like this, you're not fooling around with it. It's like set, forget, and enjoy. All right, guys, really hope this video helped you out. Take care. Bye. As always, I'll leave links in the description down below so you can pick up your own. Hey guys, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos. Hit that like button if you like what's going on here. And also ding that notification so you can be notified for future videos as well. All right, I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.